Anyway, where are you?
Yeah, I got it going there. Motormouth Maul done run a couple short ones on you, and I got it rolling again.
410. Maybe I'll warm something up so I give you a little bit better signal. But anyway, this is the new configuration. This is the new configuration of audio, and we're going to go ahead and give you a little bit of this, and then we'll go ahead and maybe throw a few switches, and in about a minute or so, we might give you a little bit of something different there, Break.
Hey, 10-4 on that, Motormouth Maul. Well, I'm back on my old #1 radio, and you got it up there about the big 4-0 on the meter, so, hey, it's looking good all the way around.
10-4, okay, sounds good. And while I'm waiting for that switch to get in the flip mode, let me go find out what the dog's barking at. I'll be right back there. Hey, 51 Virginia, Motormouth Maul, Central Coast of Cali, got down.
Got it all, Motormouth. We'll be sitting by here and stirring a little bit of this DX up while you're gone. Motormouth 51. Stirring a little mud. Hey, 315. Sorry about that, but you sounded good in Virginia there. If you ain't gone, I'll say howdy, and a good afternoon to you. 51, sitting back.
Hey, 51, appreciate the get back there. 315, waving. 315, waving. Yeah, we got a lot of good things in Central Coast, California. We got Motormouth Mall and a bunch of others. Anyway, appreciate the get back. 315, then I'll be clear and gone.
Well, 315, you're doing a fine job, ain't no doubt. Sounding good and putting big old numbers in my radio out here on this old Virginia line. 315, appreciate that shout, my friend. Have a big old day.
Roger, right back at you there. Yeah, there, sorry about that. Hey, 315 is one of my locals over here. Hey, 51 Virginia. 315 is not too far away from me. Radio station, Motormouth Mall. Trying to ease up in your radio one time. 315. As we switched over to the 6 element. I keep wanting to say 5 element. I don't know why. It's actually got 6 of them up there. Anyway, hey, 51 Virginia. Tell 315 I said hello. Motormouth Mall got down right there.
Hey, 315, Motormouth Mall's waving a big old friendly hand your way and said tell you howdy that way. I don't believe he could hear you, but he said you was one of his neighbors, and he said a big hello.
How about a 51 Virginia? 51 Virginia, Gunny. 26. Yeah, 51. We just switched over now. We're on the big old 6 element. We got this thing going straight as I can get it right about now. So it's pointed pretty much right down your neck of the woods, and this is a new audio session. This is everything, the whole enchilada right about here. Hello to you, 51 Virginia, radio station, Motormouth Mall, Central Coast of Cali, got down.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, you got it pulling up there almost on that big 5-0, and this meter don't go no further. Motormouth, it's definitely working. And just before you keep back up, I heard Gunny holler at me. Gunny, let me say a quick hello. 626 Gunny, 51. We did hear you key up also. Good morning your way, and Motormouth, I'm sitting back listening.
Boy, Jan, tell him I've been looking forward to getting this gate to him. I always got to go back and get to lunch, so tell him have a good day of work there, and we'll get you a little bit later on there. 51 Virginia, Motormouth Mall, 7.
Hey, 626 Gunny, Motormouth said he'd be glad to get that gate to you there before long, and have a good old day at work. 51 back out of the way.
Hey, 51, I don't know if I'm taking out Motormouth mud duck or not, man. Hey, 51, I don't know if I'm taking out Motormouth mud duck or not. That big.
Well, you definitely coming out blasting in my radio, 51 right back. Hey, you coming out making all kinds of noise, 51, so come on in here.
Let me know when he's on the mall. Very killer, Johnny, I'm gonna get to stepping. Just thought I'd haul out to 51 Virginia, Gunny, 62. Wow, I had a good sounding station come rolling in here from upstate New York, I think.
Gunny, you sound good there, man. Hey, Gunny, old Motormouth said he'd try to get that water gate your way real soon, and man, it got busy in there. Take care, Gunny, Motormouth, and everybody else in there. 51, sitting back reading it.
Central Coast of California.
Got it jumping up and down, weed-killer, 51 going.
Hey, 51, did I get him?
Well, don't know, man. There's so many keyed up there at one time. You know how it gets there. I had everybody putting a 40 on me, and shoot, it was rough.
Sure, they're on upstate New York.
But I believe you was loud and proud there, ain't no doubt. I just wasn't paying enough attention.
Somebody said a breeze radio station, Motormouth Motormouth Mall, Central Coast of California. Back quiet right there.
Hey, weed-killer, he's still getting way over top of you. That motormouth got a big old hammer, but now you ain't a strainer now, that's for sure. Sounding good, but hey, check out the gate. I got the gate rolling, so you'll be able to check it out later on.
Roger there, 51. Okay, sounds good. Well, you know what I did? I've got my hand on the asymmetrical control right now. We're running about 120% positive deep modulation. And I'll see what happens when I reach over and bring it up to about 140% right there. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's as far as we can go right about now. 140%, then we'll come back down to about 125% right there. Hello to you once again. A51 Virginia radio station, Motormouth Mall, Central Coast to Cali. Got down. I got a little bit of reverb in here, a little bit too much reverb, but I'm not going to worry about it right about it now. Hello to you, Gunny Pucks. Hi, Gunny Pucks. 51 Virginia radio station, Motormouth. Come in for some motherfucking Gia. Oh, weed-killer, we hard stuff. Come on. Weed-killer, Johnny, say, come on out of this Virginia border. Weed-killer. Johnny, say, come on up here.
Motormouth Mall, have a good, and I'll sit back and let the gate run. I got the Johnny Ringo and the weed-killer and a whole bunch getting on my radio, so I'm just going to sit back here and let this gate roll. Take care of Motormouth 51. I hope it does you justice.
Bartender 51, okay, sounds good. I am going to drop the ambience down here from about 32.3 while you got that repeat. Virginia, tell weed-killer and everybody else out there that I did say hello, Mellow Jello. As I wave 4 friendly fingers and a thumb. Motormouth Mall, just under modulated Cobra 29, got down right there. Good evening, John T. Right back, man. I'm just cruising these small watch in the street, big old antenna coming out of Cali, big.
Get in there and stir them up, Johnny Ringo, and I'm going to sit back and listen.
Go ahead, I will make this out there. Send out a hollow weed-killer. Motormouth Mall, he can't hear me. I don't want to go just thing to him. I'm on the vertical side of you. Delusions of grandeur. See, he hears his local down there, old Fireball, from time to time call me a Motormouth Mall muddy duck, but he doesn't realize that Fireball is full of hot air half the time anyway. Fireball's out there calling me a muddy duck most of the time when I ain't even talking to the same person Fireball's talking to. So he just hears Fireball calling me a muddy duck, so he assumes I'm a mud duck, so he assumes he's being heard in the world of sound. But what he doesn't really know is what just might hurt him this next time around. Hello to you once again, Cheeseburger Man, Motormouth Mall, got down. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I know what you're screaming, man. It's nothing but just playing radio. It's nothing to get along about. It's nothing to get all wound upset about. It's nothing you don't call you around, you know. It comes back around and brings you in and
Motormouth, you're a hero, old Cheeseburger, and he's 150 miles away, but I still got him on my radio. 51 back.
don't resort to the same kind of warfare as Fireball. You know, I was talking about him earlier. He calls me motormouth, maul, muddy duck, and this and that. You know, I don't call anybody around here on the west coast a mud duck. Yeah, I got the utmost respect for all the stations out here on the west side, and they're all trying to do their thing and have a little bit of fun out here in the world of sound. So I don't go calling them names. I don't call them mud ducks. All I ever do is put the hammer down on them, and sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. You know, sometimes it's a draw. You never know. But the last thing I'd ever go do is accuse somebody of being a mud duck when I don't even know what they're running. I don't know what Mother Nature's doing. For all I know, they could have a couple $1,000 in their station. You know, for all I know, they got a whole big bunch of stuff. And of course, I guess an antenna could cost a little bit more than that. But anyway, you know, I don't know what people have, so I would never call somebody a mud duck. I would never accuse them of being anything other than just a respectable radio operator. But if I can put the hammer down on them, Lord knows I will. Hey, if you can do it, right? Hey, cheeseburger brother, motormouth, maul, Central Coast of Cali, using this great big old hammer down and putting a blanket and my gut down right there. And it's not a goose down blanket or duck down blanket. It's just flat out motormouth, maul, and I got down. The name calling and all that stuff, I don't know. I don't remember when the last time I stooped to that, you know, exactly. I just figure it's just nice to carry on a conversation, and when the other guy out there is, you know, having fun doing the same thing, he can do it how he wants, and if it requires that he calls me motormouth, maul, muddy duck, or this or that, or anything else, that's quite all right. But when I key down and a Watergate comes back with my audio stomping over his, well, that's a good thing. But you know what? Just as many times as that happens, he stomps on me too. So I'm not so sure who's the muddy duck. All I know is I'm having a lot of fun one way or the other, and that's all that really counts. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, cheeseburger brother, when you got the hammer down in the world of sound, I'm going to just back on the side, read your mail for a little bit more here. Figure out this doggone email thing I'm fighting with my doggone email right now. My phone, I got one of these smartphones, and I think it's probably smarter than I am. Maybe that's the problem. My phone and my PC aren't jiving with each other. They're both looking at the same doggone email account, but one's showing one thing and one's showing the other. And I don't know. Some emails have done flown the coop, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let me get busy doing this, and I'll be back in a bit. Take care, 7-3s to you. Hey, cheeseburger man, motormouth, maul, Central Coast of California, using this Cobra 29 GTL. Now, one more time in the world of sound. I'll get back on that way.
time ago that I'd pay a whole lot of attention for what anybody says on this radio.
But you know, if you got it, you got it. And
Make your blood boil if you did.
there are people who look up to the particular idols, you know, that they see as idols. You know, if they got a self-made crown or something like that, and of course you can look up to that person and act like them. If that's what makes you feel good, then I guess do it. But then again, you know, if you're acting that way, you're going to do that kind of thing, you should have probably a radio that'll allow you to, you know, play that way. You know, you can't say one thing and act another way. You know, anyway, whatever. Anyhow, it's okay. I've heard Weedkiller on some gates, man. He sounds pretty good. He's got a good station going down there. You know, like again, you know, I don't ever tell anybody's a mud duck. You know, I've been accused myself by somebody, you know, the self-proclaimed crown owner. I've been accused by him many times of being motormouth mall muddy duck. But I see the problem is, here's what's going to happen. I can see it right now. This is going to get up on YouTube somehow, and he's going to hear it and say, oh, that motormouth mall is talking about me. He's out there holding the channel down, but I wasn't there to key on him. Now, that may be the case, so I'm going to put it out here right now. I am not keying on Fireball right now. I'm just letting the other person I'm talking to, namely Cheeseburger Man, that I don't resort to calling Fireball anything but Fireball or John Denver or Bob Denver or what if I call him a mud runner? That's just, you know, in a friendly way, a mud runner, you know, not a mud duck, not. But anyway, yeah, I don't stoop to the same level of name calling as he does. That's the only point. So anyway, I'm not saying I'm keying on him right now because I'm going to say right now I don't think he's out there. So it's not fair to say I put them all on him, and I wouldn't say I put them all on him because he's not there. Now, if I found out he was out there, then I'd be trying to put them all on him, of course. But, you know, again, it could be a win, lose, or draw situation, and I don't know if I lost, I don't know that it means I'm a mud duck necessarily, because more often than not, when that happens, we're not usually talking to the same people. Now, the water gates are interesting because, and I'm just doing this because I'm testing key down time, by the way. I'm looking for some stuff an excuse to keep the key down and make sure that this thing's working properly. I gotta make sure this MOSFET doesn't get dug on too warm. Anyway, you know, the water gates can be taken from different locations. And if a guy's up there in Michigan and he's recording and he hears Fireball and he hears myself, but Fireball's talking into, you know, Arkansas and I'm talking to Illinois, well, the guy in Illinois, the guy in Michigan's gonna record me hitting Illinois better, or Michigan better than Fireball, of course. So, you know, it might make me look better than I am. So anytime anybody hears motormouth mall in a Watergate, they gotta make sure that it's being recorded properly from the right location, or somebody just might make motormouth mall sound more 10/8 than he is, or might make me sound more 10/8 than I am. And see, I'm not 10/8. I just use Mother Nature from time to time. And the water gates also rely on Mother Nature. It's kind of cool. It's a two-way street. Anyway, like I said, I'm just sitting here at the mic, eating up airtime because I'm trying to make sure this MOSFET doesn't get hot. And from what I can tell so far, it's downright cold. So I guess my test is complete. Radio station Motormouth Mall, and this long-winded MOSFET got down